Hi, welcome to the AMBERSHOWS. Trying to get to the pool today, but it looks like it's going to be rain. They won't let us in, I can't believe it. So they're saying because of the thunder, you gotta wait every 30 minutes. How many 30 minutes is 30 minutes? So I'm just gonna report right here where I thought I was gonna be in the pool and you'd be able to see the beautiful water here in Florida. Okay, let me give you some of the information I have going on today. Oh my God, you're not gonna believe this. The site Ashley Madison. This is a site that is for couples that are married and they want to have affairs. It's been hacked. Can you believe that? It's an adult website of married people who want to hook up and have affairs, and a group or individual known as Impact Team claimed to be responsible for the attack, and they have 37 million users, their IDs, their passcodes, all their information, and they were supposed to be secret. This is a real gate. This is the gate, the Ashley Madison gate. Oh my goodness. So the hackers they're trying to release all the info. They've threatened to do it, and they said that they will take down this entire site. I guess it probably is some wives that got together and they're mad because they found out that their husbands were on that site, and they're probably really good with technology because, you know, we women are engineers and everything nowadays, so they are probably the hackers. Well, anyway, what's happening is when they threatened the company did just what they said. They have shut down that site. They're losing millions of dollars a day. They have people's credit cards because you had to pay through credit card. So it's really something. Even they have a parent company, which also they use, which is called Cougar Life. The same thing has happened. So for all of you people who are out there who might have been on that site, I feel bad for you because you're about to get busted. You better just go home and confess. Okay, now, many people feel that cheating keeps their marriages together, which to me sounds crazy. I mean, anyway, I just say, take down the whole site. All right, so President Obama, have news about him. He took his two daughters, Malia, 17, can you believe she's 17 now? And Sasha, she's 14, to New York City on an exhibition. They all took Air Force One. Isn't that exciting? All right, so he says he's feeling the empty nest syndrome already because Malia will be going to college next year. Time is really gone by fast. Sasha, she also took two of her friends with her on Air Force One to New York City with her dad. And Malia, she's rumored to have a summer job in New York City working on the set of home box office television series Girls. Isn't that exciting? I love that program, Girls. All right, so Obama has some business to take care of, but he did take his daughters out to dinner at Carlone's. Carlone is a high-end Italian restaurant down in Greenwich Village in New York, and it's really, really good. And then they went to the Whitney Museum of American Art for an after-hours private tour. And they'll also be going to the Broadway, to the hip-hop musical that Malia and Sasha wanted to see called Hamilton. So they should have a really good time. Obama was worried that growing up that they would become kind of stuck up or something, you know, growing up in the White House. But he was quoted as saying his children are kind, they're thoughtful, and they treat everybody with respect. They don't have any kind of uptightness about them. They're not fake. He said they still love him, but now they're hitting that age where they still love him, but they just come around him for a minute. They pat him on the head, and they sit with him for about 10 minutes, and then they've completely disappeared. So that's teenagers for you, though. The Ohio flooding that I had reported about a while back when they had the big flood, and the mother who was missing, she had made a phone call to her sister, telling her that she was in the house was being swept away, her and her two children were in it, and then her sister never heard from her again. Her and her two children were found dead. The coroner has stated that she was pregnant and obviously maybe not have known it or had not told anyone yet, and her two children were dead as well. She has a son though, and he was found in a tree in the flooding, so he is alive, and so is her husband. In Farmersville, Texas, they have threatened to cover land with pig's blood to block a Muslim cemetery. They said if that cemetery comes up, they're going to pour pig's blood all over it. And they don't want any Muslims in their cemetery with their people that are already dead. All right, so Want to hear something else really crazy? They actually exist. Online dating is called Herpes Passion. This is an online dating site for people who are suffering from herpes. But guess what? I guess that's kind of good though, because they can be, all the herpes people can be together. And we don't have to worry about them. All right, I want to tell this joke real quick that Mos Def told in his movie I just saw recently. He said this guy went to the doctor, and the doctor said, "Sir, you have to stop masturbating." And the guy said, "Well, but why, doctor?" He said, "Because I'm trying to examine you." Okay, you guys, have a wonderful day. Thank you for coming to the Amber Show, and I'll get back to you soon. Giving you back.